Hello, group. Welcome to Action Rock Corner. I'm your host, Richard May. Today, ex-Sonic Youth guitar player Kim Gordon, her solo album, The Collective. Not the usual stuff we cover here, but then we're still kind of a new channel. I'm still kind of new to Sonic Youth. It was a pandemic band that I really got into during the pandemic. And I would never thought 30, 40 years ago I would enjoy something like this or Sonic Youth. I'm just a 4/4 hard rock guy. Now we call them action rock people. And this used to be too jarring for me. But here today, I listened to it all day. Of course, I had this for a while. It was in my pile. There's still a new channel, so I have a pile of stuff from the last, I guess, year. This came out last year, exactly a year ago. There's some bonus tracks that is added to this last fall. So it's like, hey, you want 2 new songs? Buy this again, digitally or whatever. And I had some work done in the apartment, in the ARC studio per se. And I had this playing on my stereo. And when I heard them in the hallway, I was out. I changed the CD playing on my stereo to something more mainstream. And that's the kind of record it is. It's jarring. It's annoying. It's great. Other than you, my friends, that are you can't tune in because it is. You gotta know who Kim Gordon is. There's talk in the reviews and descriptions of this record that, let me consult my notes. Hip hop. I don't hear any hip hop. I think I know some hip hop. I like Public Enemy. There's some other rap I listen to. Public Enemy I like. Back in the day. There was some rock and roll in there underneath all of that. If you see a live video of Public Enemy that I've seen, they established there was a 3-piece rock band at the base of Public Enemy. So I'm not totally unhip to hip hop, I guess, but nah. Trap, I have no idea what trap is. Dub, no idea what dub is. Noise, some bitch. This is noise. Okay? And industrial. I know I like some industrial. Heck yeah. So that's why I hear myself is noise and industrial. There's no drummer on this darn thing. There's your hint. Everyone is credited to instrumentation. There's a hint too. Okay? Kim's playing guitar, but guitar is not the primary instrument you're hearing here. It is effects. And it's jarring as all get out. And that's okay. So Just to establish Sonic Youth. This is the first record I bought way back when, just because of the cover. If you're on a big screen TV, you can read the caption. I'll read it to you. It's short. It's only 2 sentences. I stole my sister's boyfriend. It was all whirlwind, heat, and flash. Within a week, we killed my parents and hit the road. That's perfect. I don't need to hear the rest of the story. I don't need to see the rest of the movie or the comic book. That's perfect right there. 3 sentences and you're out. And I bought this darn thing. Okay. My introduction to Sonic Youth. And that's very much what Kim Gordon does with the lyrics here. You know, some of the lyrics are more fake poetry. But there are some that is a snapshot of a story. And that's good artistry. More Sonic Youth. Some live Sonic Youth. The last archival Sonic Youth they released about 2 years ago. And I got some on the wall, of course. So, back to this. So I whisked out with my custodian of the apartment complex. And each number, the lyrics are engaging. Music is engaging, jarring, but engaging. And if you did buy this a year ago, I guess this is actually sold. Of course, if you're like me, in this segmented society we live in, I had no idea that this sold anything or anyone cared, because I don't know. I don't read Rolling Stone every week well, I never did. And so, it was all the rage when it came out. It was hip. I had no idea. Do you have any idea? If you're an old man like me, no, you had no idea. And it got nominated for Grammy Awards. No idea. So, and there's 2 bonus tracks put in if you buy a version digitally. Banging on the Freeway, ECRB. Those are 2 bonus tracks with videos occupying them, done by her daughter. And they're cool, they're hip, they're jarring, and I really like the record. I lived with it today. Listen to it on stereo, my more mobile thing that goes with my phone, my tablet, and my headphones when I went out to buy new records to listen to. And it's great. But I warn you, jarring. And there's no beat to dance to. Okay? It's not really a dance record. Never mind the accusation of hip-hop. Okay? No dancing to this. One warning. My favorite track that I was attracted to is a song called I'm a Man. Not to be confused with Bo Diddley and the blues classic, Da Doo Da Doot, I'm a Man. Not that song. jarring, different idea altogether in this. My first impression was correct. Kim is kind of progressive. So she wrote lyrics in the mindset of a modern, conservative young man who doesn't have a college degree, incel, as the kids say nowadays. Loser, as my generation says. And, you can't get a date, doesn't have his degree, wants to date a woman with a degree, with a nice car and everything, but sorry, guy. You don't have a decent job. You're a loser. Incel, as they say. And to poke at this character that Kim creates, he's a cross-dresser. And so it's not his fault he was born a man, And I like trimming my beard and wearing a skirt, and which I think goes into the hypocrisy of modern, young, conservative men, in the sense that, and I have some insight in this personally, but let's not go there. Let's just leave it. I have some insight. And because young conservative men can still like rock and roll and thrash and this and that, and then they're liking things that you wouldn't think or shouldn't think a young conservative man would enjoy. So, fine. I like the track. I love the track, perhaps. I'm still considering if I want to put it into my faves for my, YouTube shuffle. When I, just go shuffle and just, mix up my tunes and my private radio station as such. And so that's one thing. Okay, that's clear what she was doing, and that's my initial impression was correct. Thing is, there's a video to this song, and it's not what Kim originally intended. The video is she's in like a hotel room, an apartment. Creep is looking through her peephole into her room. She's going through her clothes, and he's peeping on her from the other side of the door. She leaves the room. He enters the room. He takes a dress of hers and takes it, but leaves behind his jacket. Kim enters the room. Doesn't seem overly upset when she's seeing that her clothes have been ruffled through. Finds the young man's jacket, and she tries on the jacket. Does this tell me? I'm not sure. And is this anti-trans? Is this trans? Anti-trans? The video kind of confuses, and of course the lyric, with her poking fun at this incel man that she writes of, you wonder if it's anti-trans. Not her intent, clearly, but you're allowed to have that impression. And So, you know what happened this came out last year, March. You know what happened in between. The anti trans advertising done by the Republican Party at every level. Democrats are for they, them, not us. That was a core bit of their advertising. Now, we're in a segmented society. Maybe you didn't see the ad as often as I did. On YouTube, trust me, I saw that ad like 8, 9, 10 times a day. Republicans were anti-trans to the max. With a video of, cranny Pride Day parade, trannies, whatever. Not what Kim meant to communicate. Art is like that. Art gets vague. Poetry gets vague. So, that one song could be a huge insult to any Trumpers out there, or it can confuse someone who may be sympathetic to transsexuals or a transsexual listening to the song and misunderstand what her intent is. She's not being anti-trans. She's being aggressive, anti-conservative male, white male. And that's cool, in my book. Maybe not yours. I'm just telling you, warning you, that if you try this record, remember, Richard warns you, you'll like everything else with that much problem. And some sexual contents in here too. You might be uncomfortable with that too. But that one song could be misunderstood. I'm a man. Okay? Just your Uncle Richard warning you. And remember, I love this. This is a great record. But you're warned now, right? You understand what you're walking into? And of course, this is on YouTube. You can watch the videos for, a number of videos attached to this, including the bonus tracks which has videos with them. So, try it, but you understand what you get into. Jarring. Sonic Youth is jarring anyways. So I don't know what these critics are, it's brand new. No. You guys ever listen to Sonic Youth? Jeez. Anyways. Am I clear enough? I didn't step in anything. Are we cool? Good. If you like this video, and bless your heart if you do, give it a like button. Press that like button. Subscribe to this channel. And I'll try to do something brain dead for the next review. No promises. I did get a new Motley Crue. Talking about brain dead. I'm a little late to that party too. But I bought 3 songs for $13. What the hell is wrong with me? Ring the notification bell. I'll leave a comment. Go listen to Kim Gordon, The Collective, and check in with you. Tell us what you think. Found here on YouTube. And for the latest in action rock, garage rock, and classic legacy bands, which Sonic Youth is, come on back. And thank you for watching. And remember, go find some fresh music. And boy, this is fresh for most of us. This is not exactly, 60-year-old, well, unless you like Sonic Youth. But yeah. find something fresh and keep it fresh. You'll like it. Thank you. You see it again soon.